All right, day 3 of me talking to myself for 10 minutes. My video diary, video journal, whatever you want to call it. Today was an okay day, but what I definitely noticed was there was not a whole lot on my mind for pretty much all day. I've almost had a blank mind. It's kind of strange that I don't have any thoughts circulating. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know that I felt particularly anxious at a whole lot of points today, but there definitely have been some. But yeah, I don't know that. I kind of want to. I think what I want to talk about today is kind of just that. Is I'm coming around to the idea that maybe one thing that causes these funks, or whatever you want to call them, I think it's honestly having too much time and not enough maybe responsibility, like things that I'm doing in my life. If I have too much time to myself and time to think, then usually it can lead me down a path of overthinking or negative thought. That's kind of my you know natural tendency, is to think negatively about certain things about myself or just situations in general. I'm always, honestly, I'm to be frank, I would say that I'm a half glass, wait, what is it, the half glass empty. Honestly, this 2.5 minutes so far is a good representation about how my brain has been working. And it's kind of just been like this. Like, there's no fluid thoughts. It's all like me second guessing random things. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Sometimes I almost feel crazy, and that can be a bit concerning or anxiety provoking in and of itself. And I want to be hopeful that I'll rebound eventually, because it's happened every time since. I've experienced this specific thing before, and I do eventually rebound somehow. I don't know what causes it. I don't know. I can't identify the things that I start to do that I'm not doing now, because I'm not going to say, today wasn't a perfect day, but I got up as soon as my alarm clock went off. I slept for 8 hours last night, or close to it. I was at least in bed for 8.5 hours, read before bed, went to the gym this morning, watched the sunrise on my way to work. Had a little bit of cold exposure, ate a good, kind of my diet that I've been on, not super carb heavy. Had my caffeine, none after 12 o'clock, had some chamomile tea. And this afternoon, I've kind of not been following anything. Oh, yeah, I went on like a 2-mile walk, listened to some podcasts, I listened to my audiobook this morning. Kind of just everything, everything that I think I could be doing to influence. Had some meditation, not too much. I'm gonna meditate after this, and also this video journal is also me, trying to apply some more methods to overcoming this, or whatever. It's strange. I get like this kind of where I start thinking about and worrying about not being able to think of things, and it's because nothing is coming to my mind, and I don't really understand that. I don't understand why sometimes that can be the case when realistically I'm ingesting just as much media and just as much, podcast, audiobook, interaction as any other day, and for whatever reason, just it doesn't come naturally. I don't understand that really. It's kind of weird how that works. I understand that at some points you can be a little bit more social than other times, but I can have days where I just, like a day after drinking or something like that, not sleeping, sleep terribly, eat like shit, and the next day, like I had a normal day, so I don't know why today I wouldn't consider normal. I don't know why, uh, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm gonna ride it out. I'm at a good place where I feel like I can just ride the wave, and I think, I don't know. I do almost feel hopeless. Like I almost like I feel like I'm going to. I know I'll come out of this eventually, but it's so hard to have hope when no matter what you do, it doesn't fix it. No matter what mindset you try to cultivate and sustain, it doesn't seem to change anything really. Like I listen to the, videos about my worrying and to acknowledge the worry, but don't dwell on it. And I've been doing a really good job about that. And I'll worry about something and I'll let it go. I'll let it go. And maybe that could be causing the lack of thought, but I don't know that that makes too much sense. Like, yeah, got 2.5 more minutes. I'm gonna keep her rolling. I don't know why I seem so depressed in these. I kind of am just, I don't feel inherently sad. And that's the interesting part as well about my mental health and my battle with anxiety is I don't ever feel depressed. That's not how I would characterize it. I would I would more so say like hopeless or unfulfilled. It's not that I feel inherently sad. I I do get to the point where, sometimes I feel like I don't want to get up out of bed and stuff, and the only thing that I look forward to is going to sleep. But that makes sense because, if you feel anhedonic and you don't enjoy anything, then that realistically is like the only thing you would look forward to besides other things like videos or something like that. But yeah, that's how today's been going. But I'm really hoping that, you know, maybe a few weeks from now, the videos will be drastically different and I can put those side by side and just see a comparison. I think it'll be interesting. But coming up on 10 minutes. See y'all tomorrow.